All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up TikTok ads, and I'm going to walk you through how to set up your very first TikTok ads campaign. Today was actually the first time I ever launched a TikTok ads campaign, and the results were really, really good. Right away, in the matter of the first 15-20 minutes, I got my very first sale from TikTok ads. I was targeting the Middle Eastern countries. All right, so without further ado, let's jump inside of my computer and I'm going to give you a couple of stats here. But before we do, I would highly appreciate if you could gently tap that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos about e-commerce, paid advertising, digital marketing, and all that good stuff. So let's jump inside of my computer. So first things first, let me give you a couple of reasons why you should be running TikTok ads campaign. Take a look at these numbers. So by the way, this RUB, this is Russian ruble currency. So 1,250 rubles is approximately, let me give you the actual number. Oh, that's too many zeros. That is $17, right? So I have spent $17. The cost per click is 1 ruble 23 cents. And by the way, I'm optimizing this campaign for conversions. So 123, you can imagine how little that is. Oh. Yeah, so cost per click is 0.017 and I am optimizing for conversions, which means I am looking for buyers, right? The CPM is 37 rubles, which is half a dollar. Yeah, half a dollar, which is insane. You never see these numbers. The CPM is so low. So if you haven't yet jumped onto TikTok ads, get in. First things first, and enjoy the low CPMs. Then, the CTR is 3%, which is also really good. And by the way, this is like a slideshow of images. So it's not even a UGC. It's not even like a native kind of TikTok creative, right? So this is the first reason why you should be jumping on TikTok right now, even if Facebook is working for you, because the CPMs are insanely cheap. So you can just throw money at TikTok, and because it's such a big platform and there are not many advertisers there, you can get some very good results. And the second reason why you should be thinking about jumping onto TikTok and diversifying your marketing, your advertising strategy, is because of the recent iOS 14 updates and Apple's privacy issues. So a lot of advertisers, a lot of people I know have seen a big decrease in the performance. So TikTok is the new thing. And yeah, let me show you how to set up your first campaign. So you click on create, and then you create a new campaign, and then you want to optimize for conversions. And you see right here, you can also see that they're also impacted by iOS 14. Whatever the name is, let me put YouTube tutorial. And then for budget, so this is a little bit specific. The minimum budget daily here is 5,000 rubles. So that's about 50 euros, right? $65. So I put no limit, right? And it's spending pretty consistently. It's not having anything like crazy spikes. So you can put no limit. That's what I did. I didn't do any campaign budget optimization. I didn't do any A/B testing as well. So then for this, once again, whatever the name is for you. So before you set up the campaign, you want to go into assets, you want to go into events, and you want to set up your pixel and you want to install it onto your website, right? So depending on what platform you use for your website, I use Shopify. So once you sign up to TikTok Ads Manager, the first thing that it will prompt you to do is it will ask you to set up the TikTok pixel. So you will do that. It has a very easy instruction. I can't show you right now, but yeah, you can do that. And then once you have that, you select the pixel. And then you want to optimize for complete payments. So you can see right now that I don't have, it's tracking the events, but it's not tracking the payments because only today I started doing TikTok ads and I haven't yet properly installed the pixel myself, right? I got it, I installed it into my website, but I was testing, I was trying to get the purchase conversions done, and I was not able to do it yet. So I'm gonna get maybe a developer to help me with this. But you wanna optimize for complete payments, okay? For placements, I did automatic placements. And you wanna probably enable user comments and video downloads. Why not? I mean, unless you're afraid that someone is gonna steal your creative on TikTok, then you wanna, disable this, but I don't know, I don't see a big problem with this. And then for creative type, I did not choose this. And so then we come to the targeting. So when we come to the targeting, it's a little bit different from Facebook, and it's a little bit limited right now as well. So here's what I mean. First things first, there is the audience targeting, and then there's demographics, right? So if you have some kind of audiences, which I don't right now, you can add them here. Maybe you can upload your email list, right? Make a lookalike audience. Maybe this is where you do it, right? You can create a new one here. But for this example here, we're not going to do audiences, right? We assume that you don't have any data, and we're just going to do demographics. So for demographics, what I did, oh, by the way, when I said limited, this is what I mean. So right now, you can only target Egypt, Indonesia, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Turkey, and United Arab Emirates. So I targeted Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates because for my offer, I noticed that I had a lot of buyers from these countries, right? So I made my creative targeted towards those countries, right? And I also targeted just those two countries, right? So I did like this. All right. For gender, I mean, this depends really on your targeting, right? For me, it's females, and the ages is 18 to 34, right? So this is kind of my targeting. I know that, but you need to know your targeting, right? So whatever it is, you can just choose it here. Languages, I didn't choose any language. I don't want to limit kind of the algorithm to just like the English, right? It's broad. And then this is the interesting part here. So interest and behaviors. TikTok gives us 3 different types of kind of targeting right here. So you can do interests, and here you have education, financial services, beauty, tech, appliances, travel, pets, apps. It's kind of like very broad niches, and then if you go inside of them, there's like more specific ones. But that's not it. You also have like behaviors, right? So define what kind of videos they've interacted with. Okay, so this is what they're interested in, and this is what kind of videos they interacted with, okay? And you can also define how they've interacted with this video. So either they watched the end, they liked it, they commented, or they shared it. So what I did was I clicked all of these, okay? So you get at least one. And then here I chose family relationships, right? Because that's the demographic that works for me, okay? Relationships. But for you, I mean, whatever works for you, whatever your niche is, you can go ahead and choose here as well. And you can see that it gives you kind of more options here, right? So, for example, if you go to lifestyle, food and drink, travel, right? So this is a little bit more, it's a little different than from these interests right here. So let me just choose this. Okay, that's the one I chose, and it shows kind of narrow. It shows from 18 to 13.5 million people, and then for a select time period to include actions from, I did 7 days, but you can go 15 days, right? Probably it's more beneficial to go 15 days because maybe the audience is going to be a bit more broad. And then the last one here is behaviors. So, not behaviors, it's people who've carried out the following interactions with creators. So this is actually pretty cool. If there is a specific creator that you want to target his audience, right? This option is not available on Facebook ads, right? You can actually do this. So you define whether they're followed or view the profile, right? And then you can choose which one. So once again, you can, relationships here, and you can do romance, right? So pretty cool as well. Then once you've defined your audience here, you can play around with this. They have quite a bit of options. Device, I left it as it is, so there is no limits on which one. You want to keep it fairly broad, right? You want to give it room to play. And then for here, for the budget, so you can either do lifetime or daily. I did daily, and I put, because right here it says at least 2,000, and so I was kind of skeptical with TikTok, and I was like, yeah, it's probably going to blow all the money, so whatever, right? So I deposited 5,000 rubles, about 50 euros, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'll just give it 2,000 rubles daily budget, right? But with these kind of CPMs and CPCs, I think I might add a little zero to this tomorrow, because TikTok has been performing crazy well, right? You want to run it continuously all day. And then you want to, for bidding and optimization, the goal here is conversion, right? You don't want to optimize for clicks, because most likely the TikTok algorithm knows, the different traffic. So there's higher quality traffic, and then there's lower quality traffic. So by that, I mean the lower quality traffic, they are probably going to click, but they're not going to buy. They're less likely to buy. And then the higher quality traffic are the ones that you can optimize for conversions, right? Those are the ones that are more likely to buy if they go onto your website, right? So then here comes the cost cap, the bid strategy. So you can see right here. So this number was actually different today in the morning when I was setting up TikTok ads, because it was around, I think, 600 rubles, and now it's 1,000, right? So this has increased because maybe it saw that I got a conversion, but it didn't track the conversion. But anyway, so it took into account that data, so I assume that this number is going to change, right? And I think once your TikTok pixel has data on it, then you can start putting the cost cap. But at the beginning, if you're just starting your first campaign, which I'm teaching in this video, you want to change this to lowest cost, okay? So if it's your first campaign, lowest cost, and let the algorithm do its thing. But if you've been running TikTok for a while, and and it has data, and your break-even point, right? Or how much is your profit margin, that's the same thing. Then you want to put the number here, right? So let's say, for example, my break-even point is 3,000 rubles, right? So maybe I want to put 2,000 ruble cost per conversion. That's how much I'm willing to spend for each conversion. And so then that's how much I'm willing to bid in the auction, right? So yeah, but for now, lowest cost. And then for more options, this is just standard. Building events is CPM, so cost per mile, cost per 1,000 impressions, and then standard. So once you have this, you go to next, and you get to the ad level, right? This is the final level. So once again, whatever the ad name is. And then here, I was trying to do like a single image, and then I was like, ooh, image ad cannot be delivered on TikTok. And I was like, okay, gotta do video. And so what I did was I did a little slideshow video, because I don't really have UGC for my business. I do have one, but it's not like that nice. So I was like, all right, let me just use a slideshow. So I I took a couple of images from my business. I put them one after the other, added some transitions, super basic. You can do it on your phone or on your computer. And yeah, I did it about for 8 seconds, and I used that. So you can see right here that you can upload from your computer, or you have library, or you can create one here as well, right? So what I would recommend here is that if you're going to get into TikTok ads and you're going to test and see that it works, and this is what I'm going to do now for my business, you want to create native advertising. And so what native advertising means is that content that is created specifically for that platform, okay? So, you know, ads for TikTok are not going to be the same as ads for Facebook or Instagram or Google, right? So every platform needs a different creative, right? And so if you see that TikTok is going to work for you, then what you want to do is you want to invest into some, you know, user-generated content or get some ads done and run that natively, because that's going to lower your cost per click, increase your CTRs, probably give you lower CPMs as well. So yeah, that's my next move. For text and link, display name, here you just want to put your brand name, because that's what they're going to see right here. All right, and usually they see their creator name, if I'm correct. For text, you want to do, I don't know, surprise, whatever your targeting is, you want to match that, right? So think about that. If I'm targeting, for example, couples, then what I say is surprise your loved one, right? So that's kind of having that person in mind, because he has a loved person, and so what does he want to do? He want to surprise him. Don't, you know, talk about your business, how good you are. It's just basic copy kind of skills. Think about the other person's interests first, right? What is that person interested in? Well, that person wants to, you know, surprise his loved one or make a gift for his loved one. So speak with your copy in terms of that person's interest, all right? Smart text. So by selecting the industry and language and entering keywords, we can automatically generate text for you. Wow. TikTok, you're crazy. Facebook doesn't have this. So, you know, you can click this and they're going to take into account all of the different settings and your business and all, and they're going to create a smart text. Pretty cool if you ask me. So for call to action, I mean, depending on what you do, you want to select here. I did shop now because my goal is to get them to shop with me, to leave money. And then for the URL, please enter the URL starting with HTTP or TTPS, right? So you just want to add your URL here for where you want to drive the traffic to. Be careful with this. Don't drive traffic to the homepage unless that's your goal. I'm driving this directly to the product page, okay? And then for profile image, you want to upload this as well. It's going to show right here because, you know, then they won't be able to access your account. They will just be able to go directly to the website. So then you want to legally authorize them. And then for tracking, I didn't do this, but yeah, you can do some third-party tracking, and then you have your pixel right, and then you have your pixel right here. So once you have your ad here, just click submit, and you're good to go. So yeah, once again, you want to make sure that you're creating native content for TikTok. Very important. Collab with some young people and get them to create some cool content for you who are good at TikTok. It's a whole thing now. And then also, yeah, jump on this train now while it lasts, because the more advertisers you're going to get in, the CPMs are going to increase. And right now, as you can see, the CPM is 50 cents. So you can just throw money at this, and if your profit margin allows, just feed it money and get people to visit your websites. So yeah, this is how you set up your TikTok ads in 2021. So let me know if you enjoyed this video down in the comment section below. Please hit that like button. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would highly appreciate it because I will be making more videos about e-commerce, and I have more videos, so maybe you can check them out as well. So, thank you so much for watching. Till next time.